This is the WorkSource here, WorkSource Cafe here in Mose Lake, Washington. As you can see, you got the Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discovery. You can swipe this. It's like International Airport. And then, like Boeing, of course, over at the Boeing, you got Visa, MasterCard, of course, American Express, and Discovery. Swipe that, you get a Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, the Bang Purple, Bang Cola, and Aquafina, of course. And of course, the Visa, Discovery, MasterCard, and Discovery, American Express. Got Doritos, Cheetos, Lay's, Ruffles, Salties, Cheetos, Doritos, Garden, Welch's Fruit Snacks, Grandma Cookies, Peanut Butter and Chocolate, and you got Butter Toffee Peanuts, and Rice Krispies, Snickers, M&M's, the Kit Kat, Big Cat, Trolls, Twix, and Mike Ice, Planter Peanuts, Trail's Best, Teriyaki Jerky, got Teriyaki Jerky, Buddy Bars, of course, Gummy Bears, no Gummy Worms, Gummy Bears. Got some Trolls, and Jack Link's Original Jerky. Okay. You got update systems here at WorkSource. As you can see, the portfolio system. And WorkSource is a career development center here at SkillSource. And this is Employment Security Department, Big Bend, DSH Vocational Center, of course. And Mr. and Mrs. Ferruzzi Rez has his own parking lot space, of course. His parking spot, his arrangements of connecting their services for, of course, the Grant County bus station at 5th Division. We've got sidewalk features and this walkway, entranceway straight to WorkSource. Especially when I walk all the way from California, San Luis Obispo, California, Morro Bay, Casadero, Los Osos, Casadero, past Robles, Santa Maria, Santa Cruz, Santa Clara, San Luis Obispo, Oakland, California, San Francisco, California, Treasure Island, Beverly Hills, and straight entranceway all the way into WorkSource. They have a garden service feature in the back, moderated services they carry out in the back entranceway, which carries out handicap parking in the front. As you can see, the handicap parking that carries out the services. Carry out the services at the WorkSource. And across the street is immediate walkway entrance for crossing the street. See, you cross the street, you got a little walkway entranceway. So if you get beat up in front of somebody, like a police officer beating you up on the sidewalk or crossing the street, like in Othello, Washington, walking to City Hall or walking to the police station or walking to Eric D. Olson's property, Eric D. Olson, you got witnesses, you got testimony. Since WorkSource has that service of faxing information, typing, skilling, resume, and portfolio system, Mr. Rez has that download systems, that availability of faxing that information to Andy Miller's office, Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, and come into the door entranceway as you see. Now the entranceway for the cafe and cafeteria has the scrimpsies and your pastimes. As you can see, the cover letter. You pick up your cover letter. You pick up your scrimpsy. The portfolio that comes into the entranceway, as you can see, the job career orientations is a 1 free education job training, meals, medical, more, and every second day of Thursday of the month, 11 p.m. Come Base and Corpse Administrative Ballroom, 6739 24th Avenue, Moses Lake. They have the ages from 1624. Income guidelines and U.S. citizen, legal resident support of the Corpse Zero is motivated. That's Moses Lake. Phone number is 509, and it's online. He is. He did. He knows our cards. See the entranceway for the Pacific Utility District, Grant County. The dam and the dam cover the finisher.
Steve, I'm gonna grab some water.
Anyways, you have people that start problems and confrontations here at the WorkSource Center. You got a jumbo Mexican that have problems and confrontations and starting confrontations, and most of these police officers come in here and start problems with clients like Fruzy and David. Fruzy, is he busy? Rez, who's knocking on the window? Is he busy? Fruzy. I know you're David Knob, but
Yeah, he's, I think, in training right now.
for the
Teaching a class.
oh, he's teaching a class.
He's teaching.
Yeah, he's in there with Debbie.
He's in there?
I'm available today.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who does the faxes for the? And can I get
a guy? You know where?
that new guy that was standing here?
Where'd
That
he
guy.
go?
What's his name?
I think she might be able to help over there.
What's his name?
Frank.
Oh, Frank. That's right. That's right. And this is the WorkSource Center, which has carried out the increments of building a program that fits your schedule. Mr. Ferruzzi, David Knob, Rez Ferruzzi, carries out a serious session classes and training classes as Mr. Ferruzzi. He's taking a class, he's teaching a class here at the WorkSource Center here in Moses Lake, Washington. We're going to have it downloaded, and since their services have their ordeals, Mr. Frank Computing working and faxing, submitting information for you here at WorkSource Center. David Knopf, he incorporates the services as well. And also Mr. Rez Ferruzzi, of course, carries the increments. He has his services available for WorkSource Center. He carries out a serious training sessions and also awaiting their services. Always 5 days a week, and also night classes. They have day classes and night classes. Mr. Ferruzzi trains their services. He got a computer class. There is a download systems for business owners themselves, business owners that come in here, hiring and firing people. And then they got a break in session on night classes. You got day classes. But they have a program, of course, as you see on the table, and also on the walkway entrance of WorkSource. And they have a class that you can enter for your CDL classes, and you also can carry out your classes for your description of what the job description, and you can do a rundown of exactly what you want to do. Resume building, of course, critical thinking, processing information, downloading PDF, generating a PDF, Microsoft Word. You got Silver Series of Access. You got the you got PowerPoint. You got the Microsoft Publisher Series. You got the OneNote, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 220. The Outlook. You got the passing and submitting information on email. You got the generate email also on a page. You got the Publisher Series on the Microsoft, of course. And you got the Windows 10. You got Windows Accessories, Windows Accessory Administrative Tools. You got the Windows PowerShell. You got the of course, the Windows Security, Windows Systems. And that's your laptops, personally laptops. And you also got Word. You got your, of course, your series of Word, Microsoft Word, and series of printing, labeling, advertisements. You got your business UBI number. You get that, of course, at the City Hall here in Moses, City Hall in Freda, Washington. You get the City Hall in Othello, Washington, Kennewick, Washington, Richland, Washington, Kennewick, Washington. You got the Benton County Courthouse. You got the Freda Courthouse. You can pick up your services and also online, and of course, register to vote. Register and vote, you have online as well. You got all those Wi-Fi features. You got computer, internet, computer, Wi-Fi, and you also got of course, your Microsoft components, your Windows 10. Those are compatible to the laptop you carry with you, which is your Business UBI, Microsoft Business Office, Business or Office, either of those. You can get that on your Google. The Google that you have on your Google, you got your active first and your last and your Facebook, your personal Facebook, your business Facebook, and also your series you can pick up online. The Washington SOS.WA.GOV is on the online. Your UBI number, your seal, your active status, your bars, your enrollment fee, your identity fee is here on, of course, online. And then they have the people that come here and get scanned and processed on their information. So they can move on to a job description. Working for job description area, they have their services they have. And the U.S. Bank, Chase Bank, Oompa Bank has records of all your recollection report. Your utility bill, your post office bill, your, of course, your UBI number, your business license number has a record of recollection report. Your household, your devices, your Verizon, your AT&T. You got Smart Talk, and you also got a series of development of your career record of your services on devices like Verizon. And Verizon carries a lot of popular series of equipment that are, you're online, you got your own business phone you bought from Verizon, and you have your own business UBI number, and you come in here and you get online, get your Google password. It shows up your residency, your first and last, and of course your identity, Department of Licensing, and if you have funding, and your funding for your Department of Transportation, your bus passes like the GTA, Ben Franklin Bus in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, GTA or Moses Lake, Freda, Quincy, Warden, Washington, Moses Lake, Washington, Freda, Washington, Wenatchee, Quincy, Washington. And any of those preliminaries in the GTA bus do connect with the People bus. And they do take you straight to Lamb Weston plant, Washed Potato plant, Scone Connor plant, and take you to SVC in Othello, Lee Street, which would be 100 Lee, which is McCain's. They personally take you to all these destinations, straight from work source, straight to that bus that which walk out that entranceway. And that's, of course, David, Nav, and Fruzy. Fruzy is the coordinator. He was in classes now at the time being. At that time, duration, at that peak of collaboration, we got a window here at WorkSource, just walking in the area of this WorkSource Center. Jeez, that's why. This is the walkway, entranceway where you can do your preliminary run through. As you can see, the preliminaries for the WorkSource Center. Carries out majority of access available to you online, and also their services of business owner. Business owner, of course, and service mother and father and siblings that come in here and handpick their individual people that they know, in fact, that can work in the fields with equipment, engineering equipment, John Deere equipment, Sputnik equipment, Lockwood equipment, harvesters, tractors, and known for the fact that they can work in a bank, U.S. Bank, Chase Bank, Open Bank, Also work with people that coordinate with services in the fields, and they're on payroll, on status, and their employment and got job descriptions. They can know who and what to look for, what individuals in the cardiovascular program, like in the training facility, in the Goals Gym, and the Goals Gym, also the 24-hour fitness, and also the coordination services. They're looking for hand-picked individuals, cream of the crop individuals that partake in their services, especially in having high math score classes, physics, astronomy, astrophysics, trig, algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2, intermediate algebra, advanced algebra, trig, astrophysics, science classes, and also terminology and marine biology, and any oceanography services. And we can download everything on the system at the Microsoft system for demonstrating their services and online services for their services they have available. Now the Microsoft components, they got Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and these available services, as you can see, the Sputnik Lockwood, for one, is no joke. It's the best equipment they use to use for potatoes, onions, any organic compounds, the barley, the wheat, the services they have. And Sputniks, those are the 7790s, and Sputnik, the harvesters, and also the conveyor belts, the boom equipment, the swingers, and also the swingers has little booms, and also services they have available for running equipment operator that runs equipment, loads equipment, offloads equipment, conveyor belts, putting them in the storage, cold storage, and maneuvering, overturning soil, setting up equipment, putting equipment away, going to finalizing product like Lamb Weston, McCain's, washed potatoes, Scone O'Connor, overturning the soil. We have a winter. This winter we had onions, roots, and surfaces, and a raw material going to washed potato, Scone O'Connor, which was a major concern. This is a Sputnik Lockwood, run by General Electric Motors. This is a Sputnik equipment, brand new equipment, levers, switches, and services. The gloves are very expensive. The Sputnik's very expensive. The Lockwood harvesters are very expensive. The John Deere equipment are expensive. Lockwood harvesters are very expensive. So we're hand-picking individuals that can work in the society here in Moses, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Alfredo, Washington, and all the states of Washington, because the import-exports are to China, import-exports to India, import services, and also here in Washington State, Japan, China, Simon's Mall, Columbia Center Mall, and Columbia Center Mall and Columbia Center in Kennewick, Spokane Valley. They have, of course, downtown Spokane, Washington, which is Fairchild's Airport, and International Airport in Moses Lake, Washington, which is Boeing. We have hand-picked individuals that know what they're doing in their services in the community, because they're ordering potatoes, onions, any kind of organics to these facilities like Hubby's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, of course, Papa Murphy's, and also McDonald's, Jack in the Box, also Yolks, Rosars, Walmart, Vaughn's, Albertsons, Safeway, Yolks, and also Safeway has import-export potatoes. Winco has import for potatoes. All these service provides services potatoes. And this is the most sophisticated, expensive equipment here in Washington State. And this is Idaho, sponsored Idaho, Blackfoot, Idaho. But this is the product of John Deere Evergreen Implement. John Deere, Maloney, Illinois, the services that they have downloaded. And there's services they have. Contact Andy Miller at CO Benton. He's online, Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington. And then we have it on YouTube, Facebook, all the individual crossing the street. And Mr. Eric Olson is a property owner, moving the lumber, the lumberyard, all the equipment, the JD, the JD10, the RT, the Kubota, the John Deere equipment, the vibrator, the gravel pit. All this stuff is downloaded and submitted online. It's online. We're just looking for it. We're just looking for a professional in any discrepancy. We handpick him with being a business owner and controlling in that factor. No controlling matters in that matter at all. And we love our employees. We train our employees to take care of our employees. And this is just a scrape of the bucket. That's Andy Miller Andy Miller, 509-735-3591. Fax is 509-736-306. That's, of course, Taylor and Carmen and Andy Miller. And Andy Miller's services here at Benton County, Afraid of Washington. Mr. Chadwick Wallace, number 56. That's a neighbor of George Washington House. And number 56 is George Washington House. But right next door is the services. And we got the Mr. McKinnon Law Firm, and also Mr. McGee, James McGee, and Sean Logan, Jim Logan, and also the mayor of Othello at 1005 East Hamlet, and also 500 East Main Street, Othello, Washington.